Big sports Monday, especially for you. We'll start with the Major League Baseball playoffs. We are almost to our World Series matchup. Yes, the Dodgers swept the Milwaukee Brewers. Shohei Ohtani put on one of the greatest games, if not the greatest ever, in that Game 4 to sweep Milwaukee with 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts on the mound. So the Dodgers are in. The defending champions are in. But who will they play? It's going to be the Mariners or the Blue Jays. Game 7 of the American League Championship Series is tonight. The winner will take on the Dodgers.
It's in Toronto. It's do or die. I mean, gosh, there's a lot going on. First of all, Shohei Ohtani, it's hard to even quantify what has happened when he does 10 strikeouts and hit 3 home runs. I mean, what are we talking here? This is like a combination of Reggie Jackson, Mr. October hitting the 3 home run. You know what I mean? It's wild. He's in his own category, you know? Maybe he needs his own award, some kind of different sort of MVP type of deal. But the World Series will be decided tonight because, of course, I mean, I guess in terms of excitement, there's no 2 bigger words than Game
7. That's it. I know who you're pulling for. Of course, you want the Seattle Mariners to get in there, but Toronto, man, I thought Seattle was going to be a slam dunk to get to the World Series. The Blue Jays finally found their bats. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is hitting home runs right and left. I mean, he's coming on hot right now, so I have no idea, but you're right. The game is in Toronto, so maybe the Blue Jays have a little bit of an advantage there, but man, you never know what's going to happen in a Game 7. I don't know if home field advantage even matters anymore. The team that's hot, I don't know, man. Game 7s are just wild. You have no idea.
They're hot right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, so Game 7 tonight as the Dodgers await the winner. And I will say this. I was at a high school football game on Friday night. The guy on the chain gang wearing a Shohei Ohtani jersey. I'm at the San Bernardino Valley College football game on Saturday. Guy next to me wearing a Shohei Ohtani jersey. It's everywhere. Everyone loves him. I get it. Probably the greatest player of our generation, man. So
pretty special for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you, Patrick. Not even a Dodgers fan, but I'm an Ohtani fan for sure. All right, let's talk about the NFL. So the Chargers went up against Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes, whatever you want to call him, the greatest show on turf. The Indianapolis Colts have the best offense in the NFL, and they rolled into LA, and they left with a 38-24 victory against the Chargers. Patrick, we have to have the conversation. The Colts might be the best team in the NFL.
We said it. Yes, the Chargers do have injuries, of course. Nevertheless, we did say before, if they roll in here and beat the Chargers, they're going to start getting our attention, and that's exactly what happens. We're going to have to start accepting that Daniel Jones has turned a corner here.
Yeah, he might be your NFL MVP. I mean, I don't know if the Colts keep this up for all season long, but I mean, right now, with this sample size, he might be the MVP and the Colts might be the best player, which is crazy to say because it sure looked like they were still in this, rebuilding mode.
Yeah, and I mean, the offensive line lost a couple of key pieces, and their replacements have made them even better. Jonathan Taylor is running the ball like crazy, and Danny Dimes is looking good. It looks like, they've gelled. Things have come together.
Yeah, the NFL MVP usually goes to a quarterback, but the Offensive Player of the Year usually goes to a running back. Colts might get both of them. Jonathan Taylor might be the best running back in the league right now. So it's just crazy that Indianapolis is this good this year because, again, I felt like they were kind of in a rebuilding mode, a lot of question marks, but here they are.
Yeah.
So big win for the Colts on the road at the Chargers. Meanwhile, the Rams, they were overseas. They were in London taking on Jacksonville. All Rams in this one. Puka Nacua did not play, but it didn't matter. Devontae Adams had 3 of Matt Stafford's 5 touchdowns in that game. The Rams offense looked sharp even without their number 1 guy, Puka Nacua.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Stafford's like, what's all this MVP talk with Baker Mayfield and with all these other guys? He's leading the league in passing. I think people are forgetting that. And you knew him and Devontae Adams were eventually going to figure it out, and it looks like they have. So when Puka does come back, this could be trouble. The Rams could make another deep run. Let's not forget, they were a game away last year.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they should make a run. They've got enough talent to get serious about the postseason. So that was a big win for the Rams against a good Jacksonville team. So that was a good win, 35-7. A couple other quick NFL notes. Our guy Jaden Daniels, another injury, man. The quarterback out of Cajon High School for the Commanders. He had the knee injury. He comes back, and now a significant hamstring injury. I know he's going to have an MRI later today. But, man, it's probably going to be at least several weeks, and the Commanders have all these injuries at receiver, too. They are not in a good spot.
Injuries are big this year, it sure feels like. I guess they're big every single year. It's which team is going to get stricken by it. And, of course, the internet is going bananas. They are merciless. They're like, oh, another RG3.
Yeah, and, look at my 49ers. The 49ers have had to fight through a bunch of injuries. They're keeping their head above water, though. You know what I mean? Like, they were treading water, and now they're actually winning games. They beat Atlanta last night in a great defensive game for the 49ers. So you can win despite injuries. It's just a lot harder, and you need to have all the pieces pulling together. And for Washington, they're going to find out. Marcus Mariota is a great quarterback, but without Jaden Daniels, without Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, all these guys are hurt right now. Can they find a way to win?
Yeah, next man up.
Yeah, it's got to be. And we do have a doubleheader on Monday Night Football tonight. Don't forget about, I know what Patrick's going to do, bouncing between the baseball game and his Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks taking on the Texans tonight at 7 o'clock. It truly is a Monday Night Football doubleheader. That's the nightcap. The first game, ooh, it's a good one, Patrick. Maybe a Super Bowl preview. Bucks at the Lions at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, pretty good lineup, but I always feel for the East Coasters, like we already talked, 10 p.m. to start that Seahawks-Texans game? That's too late.
It's really late, but what are you going to do, right? How many people on the East Coast are like, what are the Seahawks doing right now?
Yeah, I guess. That's why we get overlooked.
Yeah. So a great Monday Night Football doubleheader, if you don't mind staying up late. To college football, USC had a chance to really make some waves in that national playoff picture. Well, they lost. They lost on the road in South Bend against Notre Dame. 34-24 was the final score. But I say that because Georgia beat Ole Miss, Alabama beat Tennessee, BYU beat Utah. There was a lot of games that had ranked versus ranked opponent, which kind of opened the door for USC to at least climb and get close to the top 12 in the national rankings. But they had to beat Notre Dame, who was 13, and they just did not do it.
Nope, tough place to play. Classic rivalry, and it is what it is, man. It was a knockdown dragout.
Yeah. Notre Dame is tough, man, especially in South Bend. So that was a game that not USC. They could still find a way to the national playoffs to get inside the top 12, but it would have been a lot easier. They would have probably been, if they beat Notre Dame, I would say they would have went from 20 to maybe like 14. Like they would have been right on the edge, at least in my estimate, if they had won on the road against the Irish. So they still have a chance to be in that national playoff at the end of the season. But I think they're going to need some more help now if they're going to get a path to that. So
the road just got tougher.
Yeah, it's just a lot tougher now for the Trojans. And finally, Patrick, the NBA season is here, man. I know we talk about, football so much, and we talk about, the World Series coming up with the Dodgers trying to defend their title. But the NBA season tips off tomorrow night, Tuesday night. And on opening night, we do have the Lakers at home against Golden State to open up the season. And the Lakers will not have LeBron James, who's going to be out probably a couple more weeks with sciatica. Have you ever had that? It's painful. It hurts, and you just can't bounce back from that.
I know. That does sound like an old man disease, though, does it not? My goodness, I guess we're just not used to him ever being injured, man. But, even the old time will catch up with everybody.
Yeah, that's usually an old person thing. Where it's like, oh, yeah, I've been sitting for too long and my back hurts and my legs numb right now with my old sciatica. So we'll see when LeBron James comes back, but it could be a couple more weeks. But they do open up against Golden State. LeBron James, Steph Curry, I know they're not getting any younger. So it's still an intriguing matchup when they're both healthy and playing well.
It's that wild time of year starting tomorrow with the NBA where it's hockey, NBA, yes, baseball, football. It is the quintuple effect going on for sure. It's a special time for a sports fan. Pep, tell me how to get your stuff.
Get my stuff at Inland Sports. We're all over social media, on X, on Instagram, and Facebook. We're also on YouTube. That is Inland Sports.